Alright, what's going on guys? It's the Penguin Boy here, and in this video I'm going to be ranking every single Mario Odyssey Kingdom from worst to best, aka tier list. The lazy way to do it, but who cares, I'm lazy, so yeah, let's just get on to the video. Just going to be ranking them from worst to best. So, please don't tell me. Okay, Dark and Darker Side are on here. Which one is which? I'm going to guess this is this is the Darker Side. Dark Side, this is the worst kingdom in the game. It actually could be like one of the best kingdoms, but there's nothing to do. They make this awesome Bloodborne like kingdom, and then they give us a dragon fight, which is a Skyrim ripoff. I'm joking, by the way. Don't take it seriously. But they give us this dragon boss fight, which is awesome, and I'm like, whoa, such a cool kingdom. What else do I get to do? Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing to do here. Oh, okay. There is legit nothing to do, and it has the thing with Mario Odyssey was sort of the sandbox like style, the exploration. I mean, it's not like Zelda open world, but it's still like an exploration sandbox like game. And this kingdom, they could have done so much more with it. Let's just say that they could have done a lot more, and it just didn't live up to the potential. And then where is it? Here, Cloud Kingdom. It's better because there's more to do, but I mean, I guess Cloud Kingdom gets a bit more credit. I think it's kind of just I don't see them. I don't think there's too much they could have really done with this kingdom. But the Ruined Kingdom, they really could have done a lot more. Just Cloud Kingdom, I don't think they could have done as much with it. I mean, they could have freaking made another cloud pipe that made us just go to Galaxy 3. But yep, that's out of the topic. That's out of topic. But make Galaxy 3, please. But yeah, Cloud Kingdom, I feel like what it is, it's actually fine. I don't think it's missed potential like Ruined Kingdom is. Might have been moved to C. No, I'm not. Okay, now and finally, the Dark Side. It's a boss rush against the most boring bosses. I mean, we went from fighting these Koopaling thingies to rabbits. First it's chasing rabbits, now it's fighting rabbits. What's next? Eating rabbits? But, yeah. Anyway, Dark Side. Sure. It's a boss rush. There's some cool stuff in it. I feel like other than like the main, I don't think it's missed potential either. For what it is, it's also okay, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. And then we're gonna go to C tier, and then we get the Dark Side, the Darker Side. Hold up, I feel like I got this all wrong. This is the okay, whatever. The Darker Side, okay. So the Darker Side is pretty much just one final obstacle course, and it's not. It could have been a lot easier if they added checkpoints. I think that's the only thing that makes this hard. Other than that, it's not that hard. Just the fact that there's no checkpoints is what makes it hard. But the reason I'm giving it C is because it's not really a kingdom, and I know, like I said, the main point of Odyssey is the exploration, not a big obstacle course. But for what it is actually very, very good. So, C tier, for sure. And I think those are my only, like, D, C tier, bottom tier, like, things. Because Mario Odyssey has... Oh, one more. I'm sorry. I know many people probably love this kingdom to death. We're gonna go with the Lost Kingdom. I don't know, it's weird. It's like a tropical theme with poison water, and the Wigglers just look dumb. They look like they fell inside some paint. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this kingdom, like, at all. I'd go as far as to say I really dislike it. It's just... yeah, I really just don't like Lost Kingdom. I mean, I guess in the story it's okay, but I just feel like... I don't know, it's not the most fun to be in, that's all. And now we go to the B tier, which stands for... B. No, I'm joking. I don't know why. Cat Kingdom. So it's the first kingdom in the game. I mean, this is where you turn into a froggy, which is the best thing in Mario history, a froggy. But, yeah, Cat Kingdom is the first kingdom you joined. I mean, it doesn't really, I don't like it too much, but I gotta give it respect for being, like, the first kingdom you actually go to, because, I mean, it's too, like, bland, I guess, for what I like. With Mario Odyssey, and there's just Mario games in general, but especially Odyssey, it's just the vibrant colors and everything that I just absolutely love about them. But then this game is like, nope, color, go away. It's sort of like, a black and white movie, I guess. I mean, it's kind of cool, but instead of this, we could have gotten, like, a haunted mansion. You know what I mean? They could have done a lot more with this kingdom. I don't know. It's just not that great, but I gotta give it respect for being the first level, or the first kingdom. And yeah, it's just a rip-off of black and white movies. Nah, I'm joking, again. And then next, on B tier. Wait, hold up. Oh, that's Shiveria, isn't it? We're gonna go Lake Kingdom. I think that's B. I think aesthetically this kingdom is beautiful, and it's a great water kingdom. However, I just don't like water kingdoms. I think it's perfect for what it is, but I just don't like what it is, if you know what I mean. But I still like this kingdom. I'm not saying I dislike the kingdom, but I'm just not a big fan of water king like levels in Mario games, especially. Like, I don't know. I'm not the hugest fan of water levels, but the fact that they made a water level that's this gorgeous is just great, and the swimming actually works in this game, unlike other Mario games. You know, other Mario games. But yeah, this is great kingdom for what it is, just not a big fan of what it is. If I'm making any sense at all, probably not. Let's just move on. And finally, Shiveria. It is the kingdom I've probably spent the least amount of time, not including these kingdoms, like the bottom four. This kingdom just has nothing to do, like, you know, the story part, I don't remember the campaign too well, because I've spent, like, most of my time post-game in this game, but, I remember the campaign part being not too fun, and then just going back there isn't, like, the most fun. Even though it is open, it has one kind of linear feel to it, which I don't like. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of this kingdom. However, you know what, I'm actually gonna put it below Lake Kingdom. I don't dislike the kingdom, but I just think there are better kingdoms. Like, I really like the inside, like the town, the underground town or whatever it is. And I do think some of the moons are really fun to collect, but this is just not a fun kingdom to, I guess, like, you know, be around. And I don't know how to say it, but, you know. And also, why does Mario have, like, a cold outfit? Like, imagine if that actually affected how he reacts to the cold, kind of like in Breath of the Wild. Like, imagine if you didn't wear the cold outfit, you just instantly died. That would just be pain. But yeah, I do think it's a good kingdom, and I hope that that's Shiveria, and I'm not dumb, but yeah, that's gonna be it for B tier. Now, A and S tier are, like, they're amazing. And you know what, it's my list, I'm moving it here because I can, and I know I'm putting it below Cat Kingdom, I want to. Fine, here, okay? There. And now A tier, and all. Now we're getting to some great kingdoms. So, to start off with, we're going with Seaside. Now, I said I don't like water levels, but this kingdom, I absolutely love it aesthetically, and it's just kind of fun to be in. Like, I loved the campaign part of this. That I actually remember very well. Like, the octopus dude, I'm gonna call him Octorock. But, yeah, Octorock dude, with fiery head, was there, and you kind of have to, like, you have to open the water tanks or whatever they were, and kind of, I don't 100% remember it, but I remember it being a ton of fun. And this was one of the more memorable kingdoms in terms of, like, story-wise. And it was just such a great, kingdom, I'd say. I don't have too much to say. Like, the water physics actually, I actually enjoyed being in the water in this one, and it's just so beautiful. I had to give it an A tier. Not as good as these, but it's really, really good. Then we have Cascade. I feel like this is what could have been the tutorial for this game. Like, instead of the Cat Kingdom, this kingdom is perfect for, like, a beginner kingdom. Aesthetically, it's amazing. The captures are amazing. You can be T-Rex. You can be a T-Rex. What more do you want? What more do you want than to be a T-Rex in a Mario game? Who would have thought? Think about it. Like, we went from a game where Mario is a cat to Mario being a dinosaur. Okay. Anyway, there's a ton to do for what it is, but it is a small kingdom, so it had to be A. Aesthetically, it's great, but I just don't think there's too much to do here. Like, there is a ton for what it is, but like I said with Lake Kingdom, it's sort of like a what it is kind of thing. That's why it's ranked where it is. Because for a tutorial, it is actually absolutely amazing. And I'd love to put it at S, but it's just too short. And yeah, gotta put it there. And now, out of these, we're gonna go Wooded Kingdom. Now, out of Lake and Wooded, there's one part where you have to do a split path. Wooded is definitely the better kingdom out of the two. It's a very unique take on like a jungle-like area for a Mario game, and I just really like the Wooded Kingdom. It's great, it's good, it's great, and I feel like one thing I don't like about it, call me dumb, I don't care. I feel like it's a bit too techy for what I like a bit too technology-like. Like, I'm not saying technology is bad, I love technology. Just in a Mario game, it just feels weird. I'm saying, like, for a Mario game, just the amount of, like, technology stuff and all just feels kind of out of place, in my opinion. It was a bit out of place, and I'll be honest with you. At first it was awesome when you fall off, and then you realize that you don't actually die when you fall off. But then after some time it just gets tedious, and I'd rather just lose 10 coins than have to deal with the T-Rex, go up the vines and all. It's just, oh no, but still a great kingdom nonetheless. And yeah, Wooded Kingdom is one of the most creative, like, jungle-like areas for a Mario game out there. And then we got Moon Kingdom. Moon Kingdom, I mean, Mario Galaxy is like my favorite Mario game of all time, and like one of my favorite games, period. And like the Moon Kingdom, I guess, has like the gravity and all, but it's way different. It's moon physics. It's like moon physics. Um, my favorite part of this was the lava section, like part of the main campaign. The Moon Kingdom, in my opinion, was one of the most memorable, not the most, I'll get to the most memorable later. One of the most memorable areas when it comes to the story. Just the final part when you go into that cave with like the lava area and you capture the pair of bones or dry bones? Parabones? I don't know. Whatever they are. You just go through the lava area, then you go blah, 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 blah. You have to fight that chain shop lady once more, and then you get to the final like wedding area. You go to the wedding hall, fight Bowser. It's just such a cool, like, it was just so cool in my opinion. And revisiting it is fun. And even though, like I said, like Mario Odyssey, it's more for kind of revisiting the kingdoms. This kingdom, just the story part alone, really does it for me. Like the story part alone really makes this an A tier. And while I would love to put it at S, it's just, I think revisiting the area isn't as fun, but the story part is like definitely an S tier, but you know, it's just that. And finally, Bowser's Kingdom. So, this kingdom has the best music out of all of them. The music in this is actually amazing. Like, I love this music so much. I think generally Mario games do a good job with like the Japanese music and stuff. Like in Mario 3D World, one of my favorite tracks in that game is that Hands-on Hall. The one with the dojo like stage. That's like one of my favorite tracks in that game. So I just think Mario in general like have been doing a great job with like, the Chinese, Japanese like music. And the music is amazing. The music is good enough to put it, or else it'd be below Moon, to be honest. But I do really like revisiting this kingdom, but it still does feel a bit linear. Like, it is linear, but it's still fun to, like, go find other moons. I'm not saying that it ruined what Odyssey was. Like, I'm saying it's fun to explore. There is a ton of exploration to be done here, but the overall set path is linear, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know if I'm making too much sense. I feel like, I don't know how to say this. Just to me, I don't think it's S material, but yeah, it's just great. It's great. Also, when was Bowser like Chinese and Japanese? I know Nintendo games, Mario knows Japanese, but in none of his other games was his kingdom Japanese culture based. But oh well, whatever. Now S tier. At S we have a Lunch ripoff. It's just a ripoff of Lunch as a whole. Like, in seriousness, Luncheon Kingdom is a very, very creative kingdom. It is absolutely gorgeous to look at and very fun to be around. And after you beat it, you get that plaza. After you beat like the campaign, you get that plaza area, and it's just such a fun area to hang out. And it's just a great kingdom. Like, being the lava bubble dudes are fun. Doing stuff is fun. Having fun is fun. I don't know. The boss was actually weird, but it was cool. The bird boss and Luncheon Kingdom is, I feel like, isn't it like you love it or hate it sort of kingdom? I feel like that's kind of what Luncheon Kingdom is, but to me, I love it. I love this kingdom. It's great and one of the best kingdoms in the game. Now we go on to top 3, and at number 3 is Mushroom Kingdom, which I honestly don't mind putting at number 2, but it's at number 3 because you don't really get it in the campaign. Now there's a ton to do here, but I feel like the main thing that makes this the Mushroom Kingdom as good as it is just the callback to Mario 64. I have my thoughts on Mario 64, don't get me wrong, but still, just the throwback, it's just amazing. Just the Peach's castle, and just everything was just so good, and I just loved it so much, especially when I beat it going to the courtyard. Just everything was so fun. I just love this kingdom aesthetically, and this is like my favorite one to just kind of screw around in. It's just so fun. I love the Mushroom Kingdom, but there's no paintings with baby penguins to throw off the cliff. Off topic, but you know, yeah. And the callback when they have paintings to go refight bosses and all, that's just amazing. This is, if you loved Mario 64, which, like I said earlier, I do have my thoughts on Mario 64, but if you love that game, this would probably be like number 1 or number 2 for you. For me, it's number 3, but it's just an amazing kingdom. I love it. And at number 2, could go either way. Gonna have to give it to Sand Kingdom. Now here's why. Sand Kingdom is like the first sandbox. Sand Kingdom is the first sandbox stage in this game, and it's phenomenal. Just going in the cold area, then being in the sand area, it's just a great aesthetically, and it's just fun to roll around infinitely. And there's a bunch of secrets, a bunch of moons, a bunch of stuff to do here. I think it's the most open kingdom out of them all. It's a very, very good kingdom. I really like it. Just finding moons. The Jaxie is amazing. And there's just a ton I really, really like about Sand Kingdom. The reason it's not number 1 is because uniqueness. It is unique, don't get me wrong, but compared to the number 1, it's not as unique and didn't just blow me away as much. But aesthetically, I guess, it's just the second best kingdom in the game. I don't have too much to say about Sand Kingdom. And number 1 is Metro Kingdom. You knew it. You knew it. I'm not going to talk about this kingdom. Thanks for watching this video. Here is my ranking. What did you agree? What did you disagree on? Let me know your thoughts down below. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.